Coming at you live from Glasgow, Scotland, this is a Nate Doggy Dog 52 production. What's up guys, it's Nate Doggy Dog 52 and I'm back with part 3 of 3 in my Air Jordan laser collection video. This is the box right here, so you've got that cement bottom with the grey with the black speckle. You've got a traditional black lid, red Jumpman with the white flight writing below. I'll let you guys see the tag to see what sneaker it is, if you couldn't tell from the description. It says the Air Jordan 4 Retro Laser, white, chrome, metallic silver is the official colourway. Style code is 705-333, so 333. Colour code is 105. As always, US 13, UK 12 is the size on these. And these dropped later on after the All-Star weekend in March. They were first unveiled on February the 9th. Nike basically put out information to let everyone know that there was going to be a laser collection that was going to be dropping for All-Star weekend, which was the following weekend in New York. So all the sneakers, the laser collection and things like that were all available there and then. Ended up with a much later release in Europe. Those didn't actually drop until the 20th of March over here in Europe, due to All-Star weekend. They did drop early in New York and selected stores in New York, I believe House of Hoops, and there was also the pop-up store at 166 Flatbush from Jordan brand. But they did receive a much later release wider on Nike.com in the US and here in Europe. So without further ado, order from Nike.com as always. Pull the paper back, and that is the sneakers there. Again, as I said in my previous Jordan 4s video, I have not touched these, I have not even looked at them. Basically got them and then straight away waiting to do the vid, and that's me now cracking on with the vids now. Okay, so there's the sneakers right here. Give you guys a quick look at them and then we can start to talk about them a little bit. So what we have right here is the Air Jordan 4 Retro Lasers. Again, all of the sneakers have that 3M detailing, which I will flash up at a later point in the video. I do have this laser etched on the upper. So, Air Jordan 4 itself was released for in the fall of 1989. It was a Tinker Hatfield shoe. It was model on the Air Jordan 3. So what they did with this Air Jordan 4 was they added this new material called over-molded mesh. And what it is a normal mesh that is then dipped in liquid plastic, taken out and allowed to dry. It gives it a much more rigid and stronger lifespan, and also it still keeps it lightweight and breathable. You also added these wings, these plastic wings on here, which are designed to really lock in Michael as he was playing. As you can see, it's almost like a port lacing system, so you have 9 different holes with the idea that it can give you a totally customised fit and allowing 18 different options to yourself. Something that differentiates this model to a regular 4 is the fact that the flight, which would normally be on below the Jumpman and the patch on the tongue, isn't there. Because this is 3M on the tongue here, I'm assuming that's why they've done away with that. So with the Jordan 4 itself, you have a multi-directional herringbone traction pattern on the outsole. You have the little stars, which is really synonymous with the 80s footwear and early 90s. So you'll find in this sneaker you've got maximum volume visible air in the heel and also in the forefoot, not being visible in the forefoot of course, to give you that responsive feel to these sneakers. One of the ways that this Jordan 4 differs to others is you don't have the traditional stitching that you do around essentially what would be the toe cap. It's more of a fused material. The reason that the lasering was chosen for this model may be a little bit less obvious than the 1 and the 20. The reason for this was because to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Jordan brand in 2005, Jordan released a Laser Jordan 4. So basically what they did is they dropped another collection 10 years later for the 30th anniversary. This pack as well coincides with the All-Star footwear, which was the Pearl collection, which is all white with that almost like gold, off-white pearl colour. And then on all the performance sneakers you had translucent outsoles, so that was kept consistent, and that was transferred and put onto the retro footwear also. So what you'll find in the upper is you'll find a whole bunch of different accolades from Michael's career, including obviously even footwear, rings, everything. Even some people were saying on the toe box of their Jordan 4s, they were the Laser 4s, they were finding Michael's face. On my pair it doesn't have that, but again the lasering is entirely random on this. Just here, if you look closely, you can see that it is a Jordan 4. Again, there is another Jordan 4 here. You've got dice, you've got the number 23, you've got a whole bunch of different things on this sneaker. You've got the Jordan 17 just there on the toe. I'll grab the other one and have a look on there. So you've got 55 on there in that almost like shot clock fashion. What else do we have? You've got the Jordan 14 just there as well. Jordan 3 just at the ankle there. What else do we have? Jordan 4, I've said that. You've got the 6, number 9 there for the Olympics rather. So the lasering was really something that was first used on the Air Jordan 20 when the Jordan 20 was actually unveiled, and it was something that they basically wanted to use to celebrate 20 years of the Jordan brand as well in 2005 when they dropped the Laser 4s, the original Laser 4s. 10 years later, the 30th anniversary, these guys dropped. Again, these form part of the 30th anniversary collection, you'll find that there's that 30 in there with the Jumpman in the middle. Very, very cool. You've got that all grey sock liner, or metallic silver as it's better to be called, and then you have that Air Jordan that's upside down as always on the inside of the tongue. Michael himself in this sneaker had probably one of his best years without a championship. He was voted to his 5th consecutive All-Star game. He led the league in scoring for the 3rd time, averaging 32.5 points. But perhaps one of the most memorable points, where he came in the first round to as this shot. We've heard of the last shot, well this is this shot, which came much earlier. Basically what happened is Michael got the ball, he dribbled into the key and then basically done a fadeaway or a fall-away jumper and then basically hung in the air, superhuman-like, and hit this shot to win the game and put the Bulls through to the next round. That moment was so historic and so monumental in the Jordan brand that they actually commemorated it with a sneaker which I have, which is the Jordan 4 Cavs, or the shot, or the Knicks as I call them, because I love my New York Knicks. If you want to check out that video, just hit the channel link down below and then look in the Jordan reviews and you'll find that video on there. But yeah, this is pretty much it from the Jordan 4. This is part 3 of 3 in my laser series. Without further ado, I'm going to pop these on feet. Okay guys, here we go. This is the Air Jordan 4 Retro Lasers on feet. It's part of the All-Star Weekend celebrations and to commemorate 30 years of Jordan brand as well. Give you a front view, side, back and the other side. Let you guys see that translucent bottom as well. Something I forgot to say is it comes with these really premium and really nice waxed laces, which is a nice premium touch. At this point also I will include a picture showing off the 3M area on this sneaker, which is just here on the tongue, as you can probably see in the lighting in this room. Anyone who's familiar with the channel setup knows that it's now time for me to grab my phone, jump straight into my shoutouts. If you would like to be added to this shoutout list, then just drop a comment below requesting to be added and it can be done. It's not a problem whatsoever. So first up, it's the reason that I do these videos. It's the main man, Ike Bezos, shoutouts to him. Jumpman Bostic is the next on the list. He's the sneaker brother from over there in Detroit, again always showing love. His Kicks up there in Oregon, shoutouts to you. Nightwing2303, always supporting, always retweeting, always checking out my vids, so I appreciate the support. The next person will be Kick Genius. These two guys do fantastic reviews, particularly on performance reviews. You've got Zaya X, That Sugar Katie, Just for Kicks 212, all of those guys are from the Florida area. We've got the Real Ray 20, Street Gear NYC, the store in New York. Nice Kicks, a store down in Austin, Texas. Sneaker Watch TV, Scoop 208, Mr. Fulmer Simpson, again shout out to him as always. Yo Auntie and Yo Auntie Kicks, the homemade from over there in Boston, T Blake. Jacob J. Keller and Always Fresh Apparel, Jacques Slade, Bullet RC, We Are The Trend, Ski TV, kicksonfire.com, kicksonthecity.com, Suicidal1, Swag On Haters Out, Sam Colt 12, TL Rick 72, Guns and Gloves, One Veracity, Optimus P517, Sticky 213, Blue Cheese, My Kicks Fly, Eddie Wynn, the homie Jason Mark, the homie for life from over there in St. Louis, Sir Eddie C, and the homie from Atlanta, Rich's Kicks. That concludes my shout out list. Again, if you'd like to keep up to date with me more on a day-to-day basis, then I do have an Instagram and Twitter. If you'd like to follow me, it's at NathanCare20. It'll appear right here as I'm talking. Also, when you're posting your pictures on Instagram and on Twitter, don't forget to use the hashtags, hashtag SneakerFanWorldwide, hashtag NDD52 for me, NateDoggyDog52, and I'm helping out the homie on his hashtag on hashtag TBlake. Okay guys, let me give you one final look at the Air Jordan 4 Retro Lasers. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do drop a like, leave a comment down below, and make sure you hit that channel link and then that subscribe button not to miss a future review, and be sure to check out my back catalogue also. But without further ado, this brings this video to a close. I've been NateDoggyDog52. So Jordan 4 Retro Lasers as part of All-Star Weekend. Peace.